President Tinubu orders the immediate release of those minors that were locked up in Kuje prisons. I saw this news about President Tinubu's wife, that's Remi Tinubu, saying that they are going to hold a prayer session for Nigeria to work. I'm beginning to feel that these rulers, I don't call them leaders because they are not leaders, they are rulers. They have taken us for a ride, like they are taking us for granted. That you will go into power, they will ask you to come and tell Nigerians what to do. You say they will eat an egg, give him an egg. You now say agbado and all of those things. And you went to Chatham House to go show yourself, because you guys feel that until the West, validates you, you mean that you cannot win an election in your country. So it's so sad to see that when Nigerians call for good governance, they tell us to pray. But when they want to eat what they want to eat, they fly out of the country, they come back, they do whatever they want to do. And now you want to wonder why, when the vice president's jet, or whether it is a private jet or whatever it is, had that foreign body hit it, people did not believe it. If people began to say, why didn't they unalive him at once? Are you imagining that you have made Nigerians who are so caring and loving to begin to think through that route where they don't see another man's death as anything? Why do you people think that it is important to ask Nigerians to pray while you are living in affluence? You said your husband was not the problem, Madam Remi Tinubu. You said your husband wasn't the problem. That this is Nigeria has always been like this, and this is the excuse you people keep telling us. You don't want to tell us the truth. You keep saying, oh, Nigeria has been like this all the time. We met Nigeria, it has been like this. Madam, tell us the truth. What do you really want? What is it that you want? Do you want everybody to be unalive before you know that you guys are not doing the right thing? If your husband is not competent, he should resign. Stop telling people to pray. Do you know how many prayer people have prayed in this Nigeria for you to work? Has it ever worked? And every time you wake up and say they should pray, if you don't have anything tangible to say, keep quiet, madam. With due respect, don't talk. Do you know what it means for people to feed their children? Tell your husband to return fuel subsidy. Even in the Western world, government subsidize things for people, and you are here telling us to pray. The fact that Barrister Deji even became very emotional in court shows that this is wickedness. How can you arraign a child that is 10 years old? What kind of mind do you have? And Remi Tinubu will come out and say we should pray for Nigeria. Churches pray for Nigeria. What do you want people to do? People who are not satisfied, like who have not eaten, will be able to pray. And then you people will come, you carry one small thing and plant and say people should go back to farming. It's easier said than done. When you have not worn a shoe, you don't know how much it pinches. Madam, how long have you been in power with your husband? How long people milked? You really took money from you made so much money since you became senator, when your husband was governor and all of those things. You people have been in power, so you don't understand what suffering is. You don't even understand what the masses are going through. Once people enter into power, you change your phone numbers, nobody can reach you. But when you want vote, you come and be sleeping around everybody, playing with children, eating corn on the road. And if Barrister Deji and others didn't go to ensure that they put pressure on this government, they wouldn't have done anything. It was the reason Tinubu is saying they should release the children is out of shame. The shame that, the world has seen that he arrested underage children, and some of them, the lawyers who were representing the government say that they are actually of age. What they did is whatever they are going to face the charges. Some lawyers don't even have shame. I don't know if they have children at home. And I got on the comment section, somebody said they need to be compensated free education for all of them all. First of all, before we even talk about the free education, these children should be taken to go and be examined, because some of them have never seen a police station before, let alone prison. They need to go and see a counselor. They need to sit down and go through all the counseling process. Let their sanity be fit before they even talk of free education. And the thing is, if they are giving them free education, they have to put it in writing, not the one that they are giving them free education before we know it. They are saying their parents are paying. Someone said, I thought a lawyer came out to say they were all adults. Of course, now when they are paying them, will you want him to say something else? You understand? And that's somebody now responded and said, not all lawyers are stupid. Most of us here are honorable people. This person said that one na mad person now. You no see him face as e dey like dey talk. Even the two lawyers wey hear him back were shocked when they said the level of madness. You can imagine. And that person said, finally, I'm glad those kids in Nigeria never made those. If Nigeria never happened to you, you will go understand. Exactly. It is sad. How can the government always be against the people? But it's not the people that sent you there to go and govern. Is it because a lot of people didn't vote you? From the vote cast, you could see that people didn't really want you there. That's why you are deciding to show Nigeria and shaggy. A lot of, tax is good, but the taxation you are doing to the point that right now, any money that enters your account, you have to be taxed on it. It doesn't make sense. This one said, thank you for the update. This other person said, and one judge said, and I quote, Nigeria has one of the best judiciary in the world. Yes, Nigeria has one of the best judiciary in the world. But the thing is, are they implementing what is supposed to be? Or they are still under their paymasters? See, Nigeria, until the judiciary gets autonomy, this is what we will always face. Where most of the judges are compromised. When my father as a sitting judge would never have any conversation of, maybe I can't even tell him, Daddy, one of my friends he wants to come to the house. The father has a case. My father didn't even want to have any conversation. People will come to our house, they will bring stuff. My father, it will be like, these things you are bringing are for what? I hope you don't have a case before my court. My father was very, very blunt. He didn't want anything that would tarnish his image. And when he passed on, nobody came out to say, this man collected money from me and did a case for me. Never. All they were talking about was integrity. Until judges come to that level, and there are still judges like that who will not take a bribe. Someone said APC is gradually cooking up what will end democracy in Nigeria. Exactly. It's becoming bad. And the small thing, they say, is these small boys that want to take over power. Why are you so power drunk, these people? Why? These small boys are the ones that want to topple your government. Shame. This person say it will never be well with APC government. This one said, God bless VDM. Another person said, Tinubu now wants us to clap for him or what? Tinubu only came out. They caught him. Nigerians outsmarted Tinubu. They wanted to keep those children there. After 90 days, that's after 3 months. They were over 3 months there. So everything was under wraps until Barrister Deji, the very dark man, and the rest came out to they had to bust that plan. And that's when Tinubu is saying they should release the children, and they were writing plenty episodes. They should release the children. They did not know. And this one, they were not supposed to be locked up. If Barrister Deji and others do not go to fight that battle, are you sure they would have released these people? It's not fair now. Now he's pretending like he didn't know what was going on. Somebody said damage is already done. This person said too late, too little. This one said Tinubu has no choice but to obey the powers higher than him. This one said, then why a lawyer come out, they lie to Nigeria saying an adult? That lawyer should be ashamed. Exactly. Some people will soon they will soon drive them from the Nigerian Bar Association. That's what they should do. They should derobe them. They should bar them totally from the Nigerian Bar Association because they are a disgrace. This one says, share order, Minister of Justice, Minister of Petroleum, Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Minister of Internal Affairs, Minister of Finance, Judge and Jury sheet of the country. You see, the thing is, most of these people came out, they saw that this thing trended, so they came out to begin to lend the voice so that it would look like they paid attention to the children. I saw one woman that they say she was a Minister of Police Affairs who was there in power when these children were arrested and did nothing. All of a sudden, she went to start doing paparazzi with the children, taking pictures. Is that what it is? Just so that the social media will see that you are trying. People should see the truth about Nigerians. I love so much. Nigerians are very considerate people. If you show working, they will never criticize you. Having to see the interior minister, people are saying he's doing well. Truly do well. Why can't I don't know. I don't just know whether these people are cursed. Why can't you just do? I'm so happy how the Nigerian youth, the social media people, the VDM and the Barrister Deji Outsmarted Tinubu. Yes, they outsmarted Tinubu because this time he couldn't do anything. The international committee saw all of these things. Child's rights, people are out now talking. Immediately, they say they should go and release them and that they didn't know all this. Why will people be lying? You cannot be lying at your age. You guys are very old to be lying to people. Kai!